everyone, and welcome to our new course for new adjuncts. Welcome to MCC. First of all, my name is Dr. Christine Harrington, and I'm the Director of CELT, which is our Center for the Enrichment of Learning and Teaching on campus. I'm also a faculty member here. I teach psychology in the History and Social Science Department. And what I would like to do today is just orient you to how you can find out all the information you'll need for the course. And I'll just go ahead and show you how you find that. So when you log into the Middlesex website, you'll go ahead and you'll go to MCC Online Campus Cruiser. And this is the system that we use here on campus, so it's important for you to know how to work this and navigate it for your regular classes also. When you get into this, and I've already logged on, but you'll see that once you get to the main screen, it'll ask you to log in. And then what you're going to do is it'll automatically come to the current semester. So you want to go to this area here where it says term, and you'll want to go ahead and click down to faculty workspace, because that is where the course is housed. So when you click on that, you'll see that we have an adjunct program, 2014, it's actually 2015, but we created this last semester in preparation for the course. You'll go ahead and click on that, and that will take you to the course. So what will happen here is we'll put any major announcements here if you'd like to see any of them. And then you can also see right here, I'm just going to scroll down a little bit. On the main welcome page, there is a way to click directly into the message boards that we'll be using. These are specifically designed for your questions. So if you have a general question about the campus, about teaching and learning, anything at all, you can go ahead and use this question message board. If you have a technology-focused question board, like how to do something in Campus Cruiser, we're going to ask that you use this one because we have our technology specialists that will be working with you in that message board. You can access an overview of the syllabus by clicking right here, and you'll see it'll just open up for you. And you can see it provides you with an overview of the program. As you know, there's two main parts. One is the monthly mentoring meetings, and the second part is the 4-week online course. So what I'm going to focus on right now is the online course, and you can see here's what you'll be expected to be able to do by the end of it, and all the different content that we'll be talking about. This outline is also posted on the main page, so if it's easier for you, let me just pop out of this. We've also posted everything right here for you. So basically, it's this one page that's going to provide you with all the links of everything that you'll need for the class. So this is a great way to just go ahead and you can click right on it, and you'll see that different things will open up. And some of them are a little longer. There I am again. So that's me doing a syllabus workshop, etc. So I'm going to go back to our main page here. So there's two main things that you'll be doing. You'll be watching some videos like that one that I just showed you. You'll be reading some materials like this particular one that's talking about best practices in undergraduate education. And then we'll also be participating in message board conversations. So the two key places you're going to want to go is right here and also to message board. When you click onto message board, you'll see that here's that question message board I told you about, and the Campus Cruiser one. And then here's a list of the different conversations we'll be having throughout the 4 weeks together. So I'm just going to pop into this one because this will be our first conversation, getting to know each other. And for some strange reason, Campus Cruiser makes you put it in twice. You got to link it twice. So just don't think it's you. It's the computer system that just doesn't like to do it once. You got to do it twice. And you'll go ahead and we'll start to get to know each other. So the first thing we want you to do is to upload a picture or some kind of photo that represents you. Like I had a faculty member once who put like a stick figure of a running person because it's somebody who runs a lot. Whatever makes you feel comfortable. There is a quick tutorial on how to do it. So if you need help with that, you can just go ahead and click there. And then what we're asking you to do here is to provide you a little bit about who you are. And then after you do that, we're going to come back to this conversation again and share some thoughts and reactions to the syllabus and the first day of class videos. And you can talk a little bit about what are you planning to do on the first day of class. So what we're asking folks to do is to provide the initial response by Monday, before midnight, and then to interact with two of their peers in some way using questions and or answers by Thursday. And the reason we want to do that is to give you kind of a sense of, a pattern, a rhythm for the class, and also it provides you with kind of an overview if you haven't taught online classes before, kind of how the online conversations typically work. So you'll see I went ahead and I put the first response, reply here. I told you a little bit about who I am. And what you can do is whatever you'll do, you'll always do your initial response by hitting reply to my initial prompt. So the first thing you'll do is you can go ahead and read everybody's, but you want to make sure you're replying to the right one so that the conversation makes sense as we go along. So you would go ahead and hit reply. That'll help the indenting. If you want to reply to something I said, like maybe you want to ask me a question, so now you're kind of on your second layer of interaction, then you can go ahead and hit reply if it's related to this specific post. You can also use cool tools like quote. So if you use the quote tool, so maybe you wanted to draw attention to this sentence, so you could delete everything else and draw our attention to that so everybody knows that's the part that you're responding to. And then you could put in your comment like that and hit submit. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to have that in our class. So I'm just going to hit cancel. Or you can just go ahead and hit the reply button and participate that way. If you have something that you want to share, like an attachment, document or something, you can just hit add attachment and then find it on your computer and then hit submit. And it'll show up as a little paper clip. And that little paper clip will show up right up here in this area next to your post. So just make sure you draw our attention to it because it's easy to miss the paper clip. So if you do attach something that you want us to see, be sure you let us know about it in the main post. You can also use tools like, you'll see there's highlighting and bold and things like that. And I really do find that those tools help the conversation flow a little bit better. They provide us with some just organizational schema and a way to draw attention to some of the key points that you really want to draw attention to. So this is how the message board works. So you'll see, back again on that main page, what you'll be doing. And if you ever have trouble finding a link, so like let's say you're on the home page again, and let's say you're trying to get at one of these links, like maybe this Chicory and Gampson 7 Principles, and for whatever reason it doesn't open up, all these links are going to be in one of two places. They should either be in shared files, and you don't really need to go here because we've linked it all for you, but if you need it, there it is, at Chicory and Gampson's article. The other place where it might appear is bookmarks, because if it's a web link, then that's where it's going to appear. So bookmarks and shared files are your backup source, but again, mostly everything should be linked right to it, so you should be okay just using this main page and the message board page. So I hope that provides you with a nice overview of how the course is set up. And as you know, if you have any questions, you'll go right over here to message board and you'll pop them in. The other thing I would suggest to you is I like to subscribe to the message boards. So if I hit subscribe, what will happen is you can pick, do you want anytime a new posting is, do you want it for the day or for the week? I like to get the new postings. Then I'll get a message anytime there is a question posted or a response to a question. So that's up to you if you want that. It'll come to your email. If you don't want it, then that's fine. You don't have to. If you change your mind, you can just unsubscribe. All right, well, welcome again. We look forward to having you. It's going to be a blast. I think we're going to really enjoy the next several weeks together. And thanks again for participating. Take care.